Hello everybody and welcome. I'm Charlotte and I am joined with my 4 cats. I have Fifi, the calico, and then 3 black cats named Jack, Sam, and Binks. And they are, of course, you see the 3 of them running around like crazy, and 2 of them just jumped in the laundry basket. Yes, the black cats are 18 months old and Fifi is 14 years old. So there's a big age difference between all the cats. But we are going to start off today with laundry motivation. I have not folded my laundry for the past month, pretty much. So we're going to get started with that because I am tired of digging through the laundry baskets for new clothes. So yeah, we're going to get started with that. And then we will have a Target and grocery haul at the very end of this video if you are interested in any hauls. And I am also going to be doing some cooking. I have a lot of food in the fridge that I am one of those that when I get off of work, if it takes more than 10-15 minutes to make something, I won't make it. So I have actually ordered food from Green Chef and it's been sitting in my fridge for a while. I mean, to the point where the vegetables had gone bad. So when I was at the store, I bought vegetables to replace the ones that had gone bad. And I decided I am just going to do 2 hours worth of cooking to just get them all out of the way, and I don't have to think about cooking anything. I just have to pull it out of the refrigerator or freezer and cook it, put it in the microwave or reheat it or do something like that. So we have some of that going on. I will take you in on organization in my fridge and pantry, and we will also be doing a deep clean of my stove, although it's not a full deep clean, but it was definitely needing some cleaning after the cooking and everything that has happened this past week. Yesterday, Saturday, I actually painted my kitchen. So I am slowly working on painting the kitchen and the pantry, and that will be in my next home repair video, which will be coming out sometime in January. So it's still in the works, but we have at least started the painting, and we're moving along with the home repairs. So look forward to that video in January. But we're going to continue on with laundry, and then I will, after I'm done with laundry, I'll go to the store and I'll come back and I'll start cooking, and then I will start cleaning the house. So please stick around, and I hope this video gives you some laundry motivation, cleaning motivation, organization motivation, whatever it is to get you through the week. This is my weekly reset, and this is how I like to enjoy my Sundays. So I hope everybody enjoys this, and please stick around. Thank you, everybody.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me feel, I don't know if you're real.
The groceries don't have a lot of meat or anything in there because I had 4 meals from Green Chef. Cats fighting by the piano. The boys were sleeping when I came back from the grocery store, and with all of this, they are now, I'm not paying any attention to them, so they're fighting. And the 2 that were fighting are coming in. I mean, they're not fighting, it's just kind of like rough play. And this was the one that was doing the rough playing. Yes. Okay, so I have 4 meals from Green Chef. I did confirm that in the refrigerator. So some of the stuff I purchased, the Brussels sprouts, the zucchini, the green onions, those things were things that went with the meals and they had just gone bad. So I am going to be cooking quite a bit. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm going to put all this stuff away, and then I'm going to come in and clean the kitchen because it's my weekly clean with me. And I'm going to start cooking because then I'll have to clean the kitchen again after I finish cooking everything. Binks, get off the counter. Oh my gosh, you're such a pain in the... Oh yeah. So I'm going to be cooking and then cleaning the kitchen again because after I cook, I need to clean. But before I left, you saw I didn't do the dishes in front of you guys because they were pretty much in the dishwasher, but I did start the dishwasher, but I did fold about a month's worth of laundry that's just been sitting in bins. So I will be putting those away eventually once I get into the bedroom and into the bathrooms to put those away. But first, let's put the groceries away and I will start cleaning the kitchen to cook. Yes, it's funny, but I want to clean the countertops before I start cooking, especially after being at the grocery store and people touching food.
I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night, all night. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful.
Take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night.
So I have made the 4 Green Chef meals. However, the problem I ran into with 2 of them with the chicken was bad. I mean, as soon as I opened up the package, I could smell it was bad. So I had to improvise with the meal or the meat. And I actually had some frozen sausages from when I did Hungry Root last year. And I I pulled out some sausage packets. So those I had out in the deep freeze for the longest time, and I've actually brought them inside because I need to use them because I keep forgetting they're out there. So I went ahead and opened up a package of the chicken, garlic, and spinach one, and I used that with the with the chicken with spicy apricot pan sauce, this one. And then the other one, I used a Italian flavored sausage, and I used that with the Parmesan crusted chicken in place of it. And then the other 2 that I made were cranberry barbecue pork chops and spicy Middle Eastern style beef. So I have made those. Those are in the fridge now. I am now working on the hamburger helper. And I am waiting for it to boil right now, which it's starting to boil. I have a nice wet spot. Ooh. Normally I don't buy hamburger helper, but I didn't want to make spaghetti sauce. I'm just being slightly lazy, which spaghetti sauce is not that difficult, honestly. And I make homemade spaghetti sauce. Well, it's not like Prego or Ragu or any of those. I actually open up a can of diced tomatoes, tomato paste. That's what I mean by homemade. So, and I like that better than the store-bought brands. And what I'm gonna do with that, I have 4 of these little containers left. So 2 of them, I've put the rest of the Brussels sprouts. And then 2 of them, I have green beans. So that way I'm getting some greens with it. So 4 meals, hopefully. I think that's how much this, well, 5 servings, but we'll see how much I can fit into the canisters from here. And I have emptied the dishwasher and started to put stuff away into the dishwasher, so in preparation for this. So let me finish that and then we'll get back to cleaning the kitchen. My ankle is killing me, but we're gonna try to power through. I'm gonna put tennis shoes on to do the rest of the cleaning, and normally I don't do that, but my feet are kind of hurting from standing here for the last 2 hours cooking. So let me get to this.
Storing everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Out of sand, reaching for the grand.
Since I've done all the cooking, I have decided that I'm going to take the trash out and also the recycling because they were both full, and I actually did not take trash out yesterday when it was trash day, so oh well. But wardrobe change and we're getting ready to do cleaning, and I'm going to go ahead and use my own all-purpose cleaner, and I'm emptying out the bottle that I had previously. And in it, I'm just putting like fingernails worth of Dawn dish soap into the bottle. And then I'm filling it up with water. And then I'm gonna go and get some essential oils. And I have not opened this essential oil packet, but it's winter scents. And you can tell I'm smelling them to try to figure out which one I wanna use. And the 2 that I decided, I was going to use the Christmas wreath, which has like a pine scent to it, and then I added some cinnamon to it as well. So I did probably, I think, like 6 drops of the Christmas wreath and then 3 or 4 of the cinnamon, and it wasn't overpowering. It was just the right amount of scent, and that's what I found with a lot of the store-bought cleaners. It's very strong scented and makes the house smell great, but it's also that it's very strong, and I'm sensitive to smells, so I don't need anything to be that overpowering with smell. I just need something lightly scented just to kind of get the mood going. But I am also using my Sprayway glass cleaner. I pulled it back out, and it does such a wonderful job on all glass and mirrors. So I'm going to continue on with using that. And my hamburger helper is done, so I'm going to go ahead and spoon it out into the containers, and then I will be labeling all the containers with what's in there so I know what actually was put into them. And then we will continue on with doing dishes, cleaning the sink, cleaning the rest of the kitchen.
And the clouds are closing in. You see, I know this, but the last days in real life I've noticed. Losing focus, breaking up from our life as we know it. If someone had told me that I will take off and find something greener, greener than gold.
Okay, sorry cabinets. I've just labeled everything. I'm going to put them back in the refrigerator, and I'm going to take you with me so you can kind of see how I have it organized. after I came back from the grocery store and after cooking.
I turn my head and hold it high, but it's making me shiver. He's not like you, don't want him to. He's more like
The door, I always keep butter up there in the top. Don't mind the noise behind me. It's the cats getting on the recycle bin. This stuff, it's like gut health type stuff, so kombucha and some other stuff. The green onions and some water, orange juice, and these are the creamers and milk that are currently open, and these are the ones that are not open. Lemon juice, then we have some sweet rolls, strawberry wine, and a apple cider. I'm not a big alcoholic drink partaker. I need to figure out a way to organize this little like pantry, top pantry thing, but that's basically where I keep all of my cheeses. I have eggs, meals. This says protein, but that's where I had all the meat, and right now it has bacon. And then this one, I have a bunch of soups that were out in my freezer that I've brought in. And the same with this, there are 2 soups, and then there are nuts and other things. This one is titled Sweets, and this is where I keep all the like sweet stuff for baking. This one says bakery, but it's Dr. Pepper. Then we have more meals that go back there, and then all the condiments, and then we have veggies, fruits, and I have apples and oranges right now. And in the freezer, it's going to be beeping at us. Ice packs, because you never can have too many ice packs. I have 2 more garlic breads right here. That's a pumpkin something, and then a bunch of coffees. And they're the coffees that I don't drink very often, so I keep them in the freezer to keep them fresh. Frozen veggies, my ice cream, frozen fruit, ice, meats. So as you can see, I have a lot of meat stuff back here. Some of it is like black bean patties and things like that. This says bread, but that's where I threw all the sausages. And then I have a scallion pancake and a thing of bulgogi as well. This is probably going to be like the nightmare, and I kind of don't want to organize it right now because I plan on pulling everything out of here this weekend, but this coming weekend, because I need to paint in here, and I just painted in the kitchen yesterday, so that's kind of why I'm hurting. But we'll show you the pantry right now. I'm gonna at least try to pull some of this stuff out and try to get it better organized, but this is what we're looking at now. Okay, right here by the oven we have trash can, and then my Instapot is back there, and then there's just an empty box that's back there. This is where I keep garbage bags and my reusable grocery bags, dry cat food, and right now I have potatoes, and then miscellaneous canisters back there. Cat food, canned cat food, stuff for drinks, so Gatorade. I have champagne and wine and syrup. I have the bubbly stuff to add to a soda stream. Oils and vinegars are right here, and down here that's chips, a glass bowl, litter, and surprisingly enough, on these boxes of litter, the refrigerator bins that I'm using fits perfectly on the box to, you know, so it's a full thing, not a full thing of litter, but it's, you know, I've only used part of it, but at least it's like contained and stuff, it's not getting moisture or anything. Moving up, we have honey and peanut butter, nut butters type stuff, soups, and this is kind of a mixture right now because, well, for one thing, I had bread slightly in there and I'm readjusting, but we have where I keep my ramen, udon, we have pumpkin, cranberry sauce, and then beef consomme, canned goods, and it's just a bunch of, it's gonna make my minestrone soup, but then I saw in the freezer I had a whole bunch of soup. This is where I've put all the Nature's Bakery stuff, and there is a bin back there, but it's empty. We have cat treats buried way back there in the corner. And then this is like sweet treats, so this is where I have brownies, cookies, granola. There's a cake mix back there. And this is where it gets a little, nothing is organized. That is supposed to be snacks, so that's where I'll keep the Cheez-Its. Then this one is supposed to be nuts, and then chips, well, I have Christmas candy all in there right now. So, it is what it is. Baking goods, so that's where I keep like Crisco, cornstarch. I have a muffin mix. This is nutritional yeast. Oh. I have a bottle down. There's a bottle down. Oh, molasses. Holy molasses. Binks. Binks. I just fed you. You don't need to get into there. Into the potatoes. No. Okay, and then we have popcorn and chocolate chips, and then we just have baking stuff. That sugar doesn't fit into anything right now. I'm gonna be putting it into the sugar canister. That is what I use to make my coffee. That little thing is powdered eggs. When I was afraid last summer when we wouldn't get stuff to cook or bake or anything, then we move into rice and lentils and spaghetti and pasta, more cat treats, a can of WD-40, bread, bananas. I'm keeping the bananas in here because the cats like to eat the stems. My teas. Then we have coffee filters. So I have the box that I just did, and then I have big tea bags for when I make big batches of iced tea. And I will also, right in this section right here, I'll be putting my peppermint mocha K-cups. And this one has overflow of peppermint tea and then gingerbread K-cups. My coffee that I drink on a regular basis, and then that says decaf, but it is mocha flavored, and then a bunch of other coffee stuff. Hot chocolates, blood pressure machine, there's the box of medicines. This is the first aid, and I'm still working on the first aid. I put that bin back in backwards, but it's the Ziploc tinfoil backstock, more backstock. I need to get rid of those things because they don't taste good. Lunch kit that I don't use, cereal, and behind that is something for my blender. And then we have wine glasses and wine because I don't drink wine, it makes me sick. And then we have my soda stream as well. Some of the stuff, the Nature's bars and things like that, I do want to pull out and like group them because I will eat those in the morning and I don't want to have to be like messing with boxes. So some of the stuff I will be like trying to do later today, but not right now. Right now we're gonna finish cleaning up the kitchen and then we are gonna go through the rest of the house. So I'm gonna finish doing dishes.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go.
And here is where we're going to start deep cleaning the stove. I have not actually deep cleaned the stove in a while, and when I say deep clean, it means to actually like pull the drip pans out from underneath the coils and actually clean them, do a deep clean. And as you can see, some of them have needed the deep clean. And then I also usually like try to raise up the whole top part of the stove and try to vacuum in there and get all the crumbs and everything. I didn't do that this time, but I definitely did a deep clean of the drip pans. And since the dishwasher was not quite full, I was like, you know what, let me clean these and then throw them in the dishwasher and get them really good and clean. And I am using an SOS SOS steel wool pad. And this actually was one of the tasks when I was a kid that I actually would walk over to the stove, pull off the burners, and go and do a deep clean of the drip pans. Don't ask me why, but for some reason I find it calming to sit there with the steel wool to clean all of that. But I will use that same SOS pad to come over here and clean the top of my stove. My stove top is stainless steel, and there are just some spots that are around the little holes for the burners that I just couldn't get clean with my all-purpose cleaner, so I need to come in with something a little bit more abrasive. And as you can see, it's doing a wonderful job of picking stuff up. And you can also see in the thing in underneath that I do need to clean under there, so I'll make it a point next time to go ahead and clean under there. But for now, we're just going to move on while the drip pans are in the dishwasher. And since I was painting, I actually had some paint that dripped on the counter, so I am cleaning that up and moving over to the microwave to clean the little bit that spilled on the microwave. And here I'm spraying the spray away cleaner on the microfiber cloth because the cat bowls were right underneath, so I don't want to spray the cleaner and let it fall onto the food, so I'm spraying it directly onto the microfiber cloth. And we're emptying out all the recycling and taking it away and moving on to cleaning the counters and the sink.
On my way home, stumbling on the pavement, yeah. No sleep in my body, last night got me wasted, yeah. Ain't nobody calling my phone up just to make sure I get home safe and sound, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And honestly, doing all of this cleaning, I am at my ankle. It's actually not my ankle, it's my heel is in quite a lot of pain, and it still is now. And I went to the chiropractor on Friday, and I actually had somehow, like, my tibia and something else were like jutting forward at the ankle, and my actual heel bone was out of place, and my chiropractor hit that and like adjusted it, and since then it's just been like so painful. So doing this whole cleaning today, I am limping around, and you really can't tell it when we're on fast forward, but it is just I powered through. I did my cleaning. It was like all the footage I had was 4 hours worth of footage, but I also was at the grocery store for like an hour and a half, and between Target and the grocery store. So it was a full day of stuff, starting at 6:30 this morning all the way until about 6:30 at night. So I mean, it was a full day of stuff. Sorry for the noise, the dishwasher is running right below me. But one of the things that I have been enjoying lately has been raspberry iced tea. So basically what I'm doing, I've heated up water, and this is a Cuisinart tea thing. It's a fancy schmancy one where it gives you different temperatures for different types of tea. I did the 185 setting and for this, and what I'm using are 2 bags of black tea. These are from Target, the Good and Gather brand. Nothing special about them. And I have to fill the thing up with water or else the tea bag actually falls down the So 2 of those, and then I've been adding this raspberry leaf. I do 1 bag of that if I can open the box. Boxes in there. So I will let this steep for a while, and then I will add in, I like sweeter tea. Don't like sweet tea, but I like sweetened tea. But basically I'll take 1/8 of a cup. This is 1/8 of a cup. It's probably like 3 tablespoons, something like that. So I'll take, I just kind of guess, I just do a scoop, and then depending on how dark the stuff is, the tea is, and then I'll fill the rest of this with ice. And basically I filled up the water to about here on the mug, and this is a 28-ounce mug, so it's up to about like here where it's the neck, so right around the neck area. And then I have my stainless steel straw. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So I'm gonna let this kind of simmer, steep is the right word, and get on with the dining room, and by then it should be done.
Feel that, yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space, you're inside the noise. I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your destination. You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your destination.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And
I think it was last week's video that I tore down the old tree that I had. Well, I went and bought this new tree here, and I kind of like it. It's not a full fluffed out type of tree, but it's just kind of like a bare minimum pine tree, and I think it's really nice, and it's just alone. I don't need to decorate it at all. It's just pretty, and it's puts off a lot of light. And I was messing when I was cleaning the entertainment center. I actually stepped on the the light, the step light. So I was trying to get my foot back on it to turn the tree back on. But I did get that tree from Amazon, so I'll link it down in the description box below, along with anything else that I have mentioned here, and also the sweatshirt and the t-shirt that I am currently wearing. I'll link the shops down below because I purchased those from Etsy. So if you are interested in anything, check the links in the description box. And I previously was trying to figure out what was going on with my bigger vacuum cleaner, the corded one. And I went ahead and purchased a new HEPA filter from Dyson. And because it's not, to me, it doesn't seem like it's sucking as much as it should compared to my handheld, and usually the corded has more power. So I was basically had it in the office trying to figure out why it's not sucking as much, and I just decided let's try to change a filter out. And so I have that ordered and it's on its way here. And so I just went ahead and moved the big vacuum cleaner back into the laundry room, and we're going to continue on cleaning the rest of the office, getting ready for the work week starting tomorrow, and vacuuming. And I have my little Christmas tree here lit as well, and the cats still try to mess with it. You see over there by the bookcase that there's a weight underneath there, but there's a little section of the tree, and that's where I guess the cats have kind of like tried to walk, and I haven't gone back to fluff it back up. But you know, I'm not doing anything else. I haven't put any other decorations besides the lights, and I'm putting in the rest of the Christmas decorations back into the storage closet because I am not going to decorate trees with any ornaments or anything like that. And in my master bath, it's just a quick clean. I'm not going to go into the shower because really and truly the shower didn't need to be cleaned all that much. And I just needed to wipe down the counters a little bit and spray right where my part of the mirror is at. And then, of course, vacuuming up around the litter box is a daily task because it is a litter box. And now we are in the guest bath, and I am not going to clean the tub in here because I actually cleaned it on the night before because I took a bath in there, and after I was done with the bath, I just cleaned out the bathtub. And for the toilet, I'm using a Clorox wand to clean the toilet bowl, and then I pulled out one of the older microfiber cloths to wipe down the toilet, and then of course wiped down the counter, sprayed the windows, and vacuumed. And now we are moving into the guest bedroom, and I need to actually pull the sheets off of this bed and wash them. My mom is due to arrive on Saturday, so I'm trying to plug in the tree that is in her room. But the stuff that was on the floor that I picked up and threw on the bed are the curtains from the TV room and the back entryway and also the kitchen. I still haven't washed them. I'm just kind of like holding out on washing them, so they're just there. And we are now in my bedroom, and I have already stripped the bed. The sheets are in the wash right now, and I am going to go ahead and put all the clothes away that I folded earlier, and then move on to cleaning and vacuuming the room, and then we'll move out into the hallway, and then we'll end up in the laundry room, and then that will be pretty much the end of the video. The haul will be right after we're in the laundry room. So I hope everybody has enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you are notified every single time I post a new video. I am trying to post videos, my cleaning videos, every Monday, and then a miscellaneous video on Friday. And they can be anything from like budgeting, planning, home repairs, decluttering, who knows what the miscellaneous video is, but I'm just letting you know. Fridays are kind of like, who knows what's going to pop up on those days. But I hope everybody enjoyed this video, and I will be back next week with another cleaning video. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye. I just got back from the grocery store and Target, so we're going to do a quick haul before I start putting all this stuff away. This was from Target. I got more paper towels because I pulled out the last roll. I have one in my master bathroom and one out here, and mainly it's to pick up cat throw up hairballs. Then I also got this cat scratcher holiday castle for the cats. It was only $17, so I will give them something to chew on. And then I went for 4 of these boxes of these Nature's Bakery fig bars, and I like the raspberry, the blueberry, the original, and I haven't tried the apple cinnamon, so I wanted to try the apple cinnamon. But while I was back there at Target, I also found they had a brownie, this oatmeal crumble strawberry, then baked ins, which banana and chocolate chip, and then another baked in, which is chocolate oat. So I just was like, you know what, I'm here, let me just get them and be done with it and try them, and I will be set for the rest of the month pretty much. And along with the grocery haul type stuff, I didn't buy a lot of meat products because I have a lot of soups, but I also have, I think it's Green Chef. I think that's who I ordered from. But I have 4 meals of Green Chef that have just been sitting in there, and I had to buy some stuff to replace the tomatoes and the zucchini that rotted out. But I decided I am going to be doing a lot of cooking today, just to try to get all of the food just cooked and prepped, and that way I just have to throw it in the microwave or just eat it cold, because sometimes I'm too lazy. But I wanted to go ahead and get these meal prep containers, and it has 2 compartments. And then I got more of my Scotch-Brite, the cleaners that I like. They're the Scotch-Brite Dobie. These are what I always end up going back to no matter what. I don't know. I think it's because I can also throw these in the washer and dryer and clean them with my towels when they start to get smelly. And the other ones I really just kind of like throw out. I also went ahead and purchased, I know I got melatonin, I think on a last one, but for some reason it doesn't seem to be working quite right, and I feel like I get sick to my stomach from it, so I don't know if there's something with the coating or whatnot. So I'm going back to the Ollie Immunity Sleep plus elderberry, and this, it's like, I think 3 grams of melatonin, but you get the, 3 milligrams, but you get the other things to help with immunity, and in this day and time, and the fact that it's winter, it's good to have some extra stuff to fight my immunity. And then while I was there, I just went Christmas candy shopping. So I bought 2 of these. They're the holiday, they have the cat. Anyways, 2 of these. They have the classic mint, the caramel, and dark chocolate squares. And then I also got a thing of the peppermint bark because, you know, those are great all the time. I got Tootsie Rolls, mint M&Ms, peanut butter M&Ms, regular Kisses, Hugs, Rolos, these like little gumdrop cinnamon and wintergreen. My mom likes to eat these. So a lot of this was to also buy stuff for my mom because I don't know if she's in DC right now, so I don't know if she'll have time to do Christmas candy shopping, so I just bought stuff that we both will like. And then I like the Cadbury eggs with the hard coating at Easter, but they have these mini snowballs, so I'm going to try them out, see if they're just like the mini eggs. But that was everything that I bought at Target. So I'm just gonna put those to the side while we move over to the groceries because groceries are frozen. You can't see me, but I'm over here. I'm starting off with donuts. I bought 2 chocolate covered donuts from the bakery because I haven't had breakfast yet. So, starting from over here, I have 2 of the peppermint mocha Coffee Mates. This is my favorite creamer. Then I have just regular lemon juice to make homemade lemonade. Well, it's not fresh squeezed lemonade, but it's homemade lemonade. Vegetable oil, my favorite kimchi. Vegetarian beans, refried beans. I like these the best out of all the beans. I like vegetarian beans the best. Brussels sprouts. My veggie ramen. And then my Java chunk ice cream. I bought 2 of those. We have bananas, 2 bunches of bananas. One is not ripe and one is ripe. Green onions, zucchini, and I have a cat about to jump up here who ran away. 2 things of double stuffed Oreos because I like double stuffed Oreos. Lucky Charms. Coffee. 2 things of milk, and then orange juice, the no pulp orange juice because I like those the best. The Duos, the sharp cheddar and Parmesan, I bought 2 of those. I needed more coffee filters for my coffee maker. I don't technically need to have coffee filters, but they do clean up the sludge that collects at the bottom of the coffee. So that's why I mainly get them, is to clean up that sludge. I have a thing of ground beef in there, so I bought cheeseburger macaroni. Then 2 things of brownies because I have a sweet tooth, so brownies are the easiest things for me to make. I usually have most of the ingredients, so as long as I have the mix, I'm good with that. Regular white bread, nothing special. 2 things of sugar back here, and then 2 things of the udon that I like. Russet potatoes, Dr. Pepper, and I'm trying these out. They're the store's brand of like Doritos, Cool Ranch Doritos, cheese balls, and Cheetos. So these are my favorite types of chips, especially the cheese balls. I don't know why I like cheese balls. It's just, anyways. So I'm trying these out to see if they taste just like the name brand stuff. But I figured might as well just get a whole pack. And that was everything I bought at the grocery store. And like